Hello everybody, welcome to Chaz Draycott Media and welcome to another episode of the Rocket League Championships, the CDM RLC Event 1 highlights. In the last episode we covered rounds 1 and 2, and in this episode we're going to go over rounds 3 and 4. I've realised that the series is probably going to be about 5 episodes. We're going to do rounds 3 and 4 in this one, 5 and 6 in the next one. 7 is going to have its own episode, and then we're going to do the playoffs and the finals and so on in the last one. So, let's jump right into rounds 3 and 4. I hope you enjoy it. As the tournament heads into round 3, you're going to be fed up of seeing Brabham Esports, but they're back on our screens again. Yannick and James this time going up against Chaz and Beth here at the Utopia Gilded Stadium. And almost already there's a goal there. Beth trying to dribble the ball away on the roof. James is there to try and steal it. There's a bit of miscommunication there between Chaz and Beth. Slight domestic in their own box. And Yannick, wow, absolutely flying in to smash that one home for Brabham, and already 18 seconds in, it's 1-0. Beth and Yannick going head to head for the kickoff, and a bit of hesitant defending there from Chaz and Beth in their own box, but all of a sudden they're on the counter attack now. There was a miss there from Brabham. Beth down the left wing for them, but all of a sudden James is back, ready to defend. Yannick gets another touch, and it's 2-0 into the top bins. That one goes. And it can very quickly come unravelled, as you've seen. Less than a minute in. 2-0 down now for Team Boost. Chaz gets a shot away, but another save for Brabham. Almost a rule 1 there between Yannick and Beth. Goes across the face of goal for Team Boost. Lovely spin there by James. Somehow manages to hold on to that. Chaz is up the wall, misses the clear. Beth doesn't miss the clear though. The ball bounces very high indeed off the ceiling. Jan gets rid of it again. Beth gets a touch, pops it into the corner. James is there to put it back in the danger zone for Brabham. A lovely clear once again from the corner. Although no, actually it doesn't go far enough. Chaz hits it in as hard as he can, goes back into the corner. It's 2v1. Yannick's going for the demo, misses it. Nice backflip by Chaz, off the wall again by Beth. Doesn't get a nice bounce though. Beth flicks it up into the air. James is there ready to intercept. Takes the boost from the far corner. He's going to bring it away off the wall, back towards Yannick. Oh, and it's a save by James. I mean, it's a brilliant save, but it's not one he would have wanted. Chaz now pops it off the back wall. Gets a massive bump there from Yannick. Really good stuff by Brabham. Great teamwork here. You can see them communicating even from the outside when you can't hear it. You can tell when they're telling each other just to either bump one another or, well, not bump one another, but bump the other team and get a demo in, of course. 2-0 at the moment. Nearly at the halfway point of this game. Despite getting 2 goals in the first minute, Brabham haven't been able to do anything since then. Beth's away here, but James intercepts very quickly. Interesting touch up the wall. He's put it right into the danger zone, but nobody there, is there? No, Chaz is there, and he gets one in. And it is 2-1 now. Potential recovery here for Team Boost against definitely one of the strongest teams in the tournament. There's just under half the game left to go. Beth gets a great hit away off the corner. Chaz is there, but both of them miss it. James was in net ready to clear that one upfield, but there's a double miss from the pair of them. Yannick now brings it down. Beth with a fantastic intercept. It slides along the floor. Takes a while for anybody to claim it. Chaz off the backboard into the middle. James is there to clear. You can see there Beth realised that wasn't going to be going in with James there. So backed out of the move. Big hit off the wall upfield for Chaz. Beth not there though. Although James doesn't clear it as far as he would have liked. Not with the initial touch anyway. Goes head to head. Chaz now hits it upfield once again. Off the backboard. Goes up for the second. Doesn't really get anywhere. James with a lovely little backflip and then a spin as well. Almost like a half flip. Yannick gets a touch away. Has a shot on goal, but it's not enough. Chaz clears. Oh, it skims over the top of Beth's car. That's going to leave him in danger. Over the top of Beth. Chaz is there. Oh, James takes it one way then the other. That was glorious. Glorious stuff by James. Fantastic goal. Left Chaz like a sitting duck. Rolls down off the wall to Beth, but a very efficient bump there. And, well, More slow speed bumping going on there between Beth and James. Beth now up the wall, tries to get rid of it. Oh no, stumbles. Yannick, though, just cannot quite get rid of that. Was a lovely bump by Beth. Flings the Brabham car out of the way. James is up to try and get a double tap on it. Does so. But again, just nothing coming of it. Everybody sort of taking their time here, remaining composed with it. It's a very close game in reality, but Brabham, of course, having the goal advantage at the moment. They've got the confidence from their earlier rounds. Lovely block by Chaz there to put it back into the blue half. Yannick gets rid of it again. Beth returns to sender. James is going to swoop around for that one. Hits it long. He's going to be off the backboard. Pops it right into the middle for Yannick. Chaz misses it, but Beth's there for the follow-up. Yannick wasn't anywhere to be seen. Everybody culminating together in the middle of the pitch. Big shot by James, and it's off the post. Nobody there to follow it up. Into the last couple of seconds, though, it's looking like another safe win for Brabham. Yannick puts it into the middle. Chaz is there to get rid. Gets demoed in the process. One more touch on the ground and the game is going to be over. Yannick puts it into the middle. Brabham going to get a fourth. James puts it off the wall and across the face of goal. And that is all there was to play for Brabham Esports and Team Boost. Bit of an apology here at this point because I've realised I've been calling Yannis Albert Yannick the entire time. So apologies, Sunshine, but part of me doesn't want to go back and record all of that again. So sorry, mate. Just the one match worth of highlights from round 3. But as you see here, 2 goals, 1 cup beat Unknown Entity 19-1. Snack Pack won 2-0 over DC Racing. Mad Jinx also beat No Nuts No Glory 7-2. And Brabham Esports, as we saw there, beating Team Boost 3-1. We now move away from Brabham Esports. And finally, we have 2 different teams back on our screens. DC Racing, Matt and Niall this time, up against 2 goals, 1 cup. James and Jake. Niall now dribbling down the left-hand side from the blue half. Jake receives the ball in their half, nice and slow. He's going to try and dribble this along. Goes for the flick. Matt is wise to it, though. Gets a back flip away. Jake gets a second touch. James has changed car, actually, by the look of it, from the Civic. Gets a lovely head-to-head with Matt, and Jake's there for an easy tap-in. 25 seconds in, and 2 goals, 1 cup go 1 goal up. Jake and Matt now going head-to-head for this kick-off. It bounces off the wall nicely, but James is there to clear. James follows it up as well with a lovely touch. He's up on the backboard. He's going to try and bring it away for Jake. Matt's there to clear it, though. Just lost the pace of it there, unfortunately, did James. Jake decides to go all the way back. Matt tries to dribble it, but wow, James out of nowhere for a head-to-head comes in. Niall misses the clear. Matt apparently gaining a save for that touch there. Niall gets the clear away. Doesn't go very far inside their own half. There's a bump backwards, though. Matt bumps Niall into the ball and effectively gets him the save. Jake goes head-to-head with him. Lovely clear by Matt. Defensive stuff from DC Racing so far, but now they're on the attack. James gets a good block away. Niall's there to pop it into the middle. Matt's going to follow it up, but Jake is there on the line to get rid. Takes it high. Goes to try and dribble it. Gets another touch away. Niall's there to get rid of it. Goes to follow it up as well. Goes head-to-head with James. Jake's there again to take his time, bring it back down. Jake here showing fantastic confidence in his dribbling abilities. And he's going to take it all the way over the top of Matt and pop it down. And that's an absolute screamer from Jake. Look at that, all the way down, floating down from above. Glorious touch. James and Niall go head-to-head for this kick-off. Matt there gets it into the orange half. Jake hits it long, and then Niall pops it into the sky. Look at that touch again by Jake, though. He's showing great control here in this match. Oh, and Niall just misses the clear. He had fantastic pace on the ball as well, so it would have been a real hit. Matt hits it high, but it goes against the roof. Ball rattling off all of the cars there as they come together in the middle. Oh, lovely touch by Matt. Takes it around Jake, but the pinch goes in the wrong direction. Bounces it off the wall. And now Jake's on the move. Niall intercepts. He's going to go up the wall and try and bring it down into the middle for Matt. Goes head-to-head with James, and he's there to tidy up. Jake gets another touch, so does Matt. They're all very quick intercepting at this point. It could very easily go one way then the other, we all know that. Jake leaves it. James, here's the communication. Jake's already there on the goal line, ready to stop Niall's shot. Niall tries the backflip, doesn't quite work. Jake tries to instantly fake Matt out there with a little jump. Gets another touch away. Is James in the middle of this? He is not. Jake brings it back. Matt tries to go with him. He's got a lovely bounce towards the middle for DC Racing. They're both there. Matt was a bit early on the double jump, though. Couldn't get the pace on it. Niall waited for the ball to be fed in, and it just never came. Matt clearing it once again from their box. Jake pops the ball high. Gives them some danger to deal with. Then gets it back into the box. Is James going to be there? But it's a great clear by Niall. Off the roof of his car. Again, big hit downfield is stopped instantly. A lovely touch by James. Great bump by Niall. Flings James across the pitch. Matt gets another touch to put the ball into the middle, but again, nothing doing. Jake goes to clear. James follows it up. He's gone with him now. It's 2v1. Oh, he's popped it over the top of Niall. He's surely going to put the ball into the centre for Jake. But again, Matt gets the job done. Great defending now from DC Racing. They had a little bit of a crumble in the first part of the game, but still, they're doing a solid job here. Jake's there to try and finish that off ahead of Niall, and still the ball isn't in the goal. It's amazing, really, that 2 goals, 1 cup haven't put another goal past DC Racing, but it's showing just how well they can defend. Only 2 at the moment. Matt now has some time to get rid. Goes head-to-head with James. Oh, bumps him heavily out the way. Niall gets bumped there by Jake as he manages to clear the ball into the orange half. Matt again putting the pressure on as James tries to dribble the ball. Niall's there, but Jake just takes it past him. Gets a lovely touch off the wall. What's he going to do with this? It looked like he was chasing Matt for the demo there. He gets a touch away. Niall can't clear it, and there's a third. And I think that seals the deal now for 2 goals, 1 cup. There's a missed kickoff there by Matt. He tries the speed flip, goes too far one way. Is Jake going to put a 4th in here for 2 goals, 1 cup? No. Matt makes up for that kickoff with some solid defence. And a rare miss there by Jake. A miss by Matt as well. Leaves Niall with the clean-up operation. Niall pops one into the middle. Are DC Racing going to get a goal here? It's into the middle. And again, challenged by Jake. James gets a touch. Niall gets the follow-up touch. Matt's there to try and have a shot, but unfortunately it goes wide, and into the final 10 seconds we go. Jake's there to pop the ball over the top. Niall can't quite get the touch. And that's going to be all she wrote for this game, is it? Oh, nearly in for a 4th there for 2 goals, 1 cup, but no, it remains 3-0, and DC Racing take another loss. We continue now with round 4. Team Boost this time, going up against Snack Pack. Dane and Gus, who have both shown that they're another team to really watch in this championship. Gus there going head-to-head with Beth. Beth gets it off the backboard. Chaz is there for a shot but doesn't put it away. Beth gets a shot away though, just over and past the face of goal. Lovely double tap there by Gus. Takes it down the right wing. Oh, and a fantastic touch to take it past Beth and put in their first goal of the game just over 20 seconds in. Oh, and well, both players missing the ball on the kickoff there. Chaz pops it away. An amazing save by Dane, though. That was going right in the top bins. And somehow Dane saves it. Turns it into a clear. Takes up the blue half. Pops it into the middle. And Chaz is there for the clear. What can they do with following it up, though? Is it going in? It looks like it is. And it's an equaliser. 1-1 with inside the first minute. We're back to level pegging once again. Gus giving it the customary wheel wobble. Beth goes for the kickoff against Dane. Gus pops it down to the middle. Chaz is there off the backboard. Lovely take off that one. Jumps the car away from the wall and uses the roof to bring it away. He's using the Dingo for the tournament. Everybody else on the pitch in the Octane. We've not seen many other cars over the course of it other than maybe James's Skyline. Unknown Entity using a mixture of cars as well. There's Gus with a dribble, but Beth manages to stop that in its tracks. Chaz with the clear, but puts it into the middle again. Just look at the confidence from some of these players, though, to take touches like that, to stop the ball dead and then take their time with it. Beth tried to follow up with a second touch there, but it didn't quite work. Gus, a wonderful intercept, and it's high up in the air. Chaz pops it off the backboard, but Dane is there to surely finish the job off. And the Cosmosis rings out as it's 2-1 to Snack Pack. Dane beating Chaz to the kickoff. Gus following it up, goes with him. Big clear by Beth, puts it way into the orange half, right into that far corner. Beth's there to get another one as well. It's going into the centre, but Gus clearing it beautifully. Gus is unchallenged here. He's all on his own, goes head-to-head with Beth. Chaz now going for it. Dane was taking his time to arrive on the scene as well. Beth tries with the clear. Oh, it's an important miss by Gus, that one. Chaz turns around quickly, gets a shot on goal. Dane's able to save it. Bounces off the corner, and all of a sudden it's a counter-attack. But then Dane missing the ball as well. Beth puts a pass into the middle. Challenges Dane once more. Chaz brings it down. Gus has missed it. Is it open for anybody? No, Dane's there. Fantastic counter-attacking play here by Snackpack. That's a lovely touch by Gus. Great save by Beth. Gus puts it back in the middle. It's not enough to get it away from Chaz, although he hits it high. Just skims the ceiling. Dane's there. You could hear him jumping in. Goes for the aerial. Once again bounces it off. A very high-paced game, this one. A lot going on. And oh, that's a great touch by Gus. Out of nowhere, though. Near the halfway line. Makes it 3-1. Snackpack certainly on a roll in this current game. Chaz decides to leave that first touch, wait for the ball to come down in a bit more of a safe environment. Has a nice read against Gus and then against Dane. The ball is on the line basically, but he's not able to get the height. Dane's there to clear it out of the way. Gus bumps Chaz, takes him off the wall. Chaz gets back on said wall. Gets a second and third touch away with that, puts it right into the middle. But nobody there to pick up the pieces. Beth tries to get a shot back into the box. The ball ends up going 90 degrees. And now there's a bit of a reset, a bit of a moment while everyone takes their time. Chaz tries to get the ball back into the middle. Misses the jump though off the wall. It's always tricky to get right. And then Beth misses the follow-up. Gus is there on the right wing. Surely Dane's going to be somewhere for a shot, but no, Chaz clears it. Driving himself around in circles though in that far corner. Now going across the face of goal. Luckily Beth knew the situation and read it before Gus could do anything with it. Follows it up with a clear as well. Dane hitting it very high into what is the left corner for Snackpack. Gus gets up high to stop Chaz getting the aerial away. What's Dane going to do against Beth? Just tips it over and it's going to be... Oh, it's not quite a fourth. There it is. Looked like it was going in initially but bounced off the post and came back out again. 4-1 now to Snackpack. Looks like another very convincing performance. Can Team Boost get back into this? Just off the bar after a head-to-head between Chaz and Dane. Again, Gus is there to defend strong. Dane gets a bit of a read and an intercept there on Beth with the aerial. Chaz in the goal. Beth clearing it temporarily anyway. Doesn't go that far up the pitch. Now Chaz gets there. He's up on the left-hand wall. Jumps away from said wall. Gets the follow-up touch. But again, Gus's defending in this game has been solid. He now jumps off the wall. Shows him how it's done with an air roll and a dribble. Pops it right into Dane's head, who just skims through the ball. It should have surely been a fifth goal. Everybody crossed wires in that situation. Chaz there, flying through shot. Completely missing out on the aerial. And missing out on getting a touch off the wall. Beth keeps it alive in the centre though. But unfortunately that is all. 4-1 going the way of Snackpack over Team Boost. Another game from round 4 now as Mad Jinx take on Brabham Esports. Again we have two titans of the competition going head to head. As we go into the second half of the championship. Yanis there with a lovely clear. Doesn't quite get the second touch though. It goes straight to Martin. He then gets another touch away, but James is there to block it. Now both of these teams have shown rapid counter-attacking play, and that's been so important in the tournament so far. Such a fundamental thing to be able to do in Rocket League is to have that rotation, to go from defending to suddenly attacking again and making the attack work. Yanis gets a dangerous touch across the Brabham Esports box. James tries to entice the Mad Jinx players to come up the wall with him, goes for the bump. Doesn't quite get it away on Martin though. Martin's still there and gets the shot. Yanis with the clear, but Bart's in there somewhere surely. Puts it back into the centre and James, there's the counter. James running downfield with it. Gets met by Martin in the middle. Yanis pops it off the wall. Back into the centre he goes and there's a big challenge there by Martin. Bart has a shot from the halfway line. Yanis again blocking it. Martin puts it into the danger zone and again James blocks that as well. Tries to come down for the second touch, doesn't get there. Yanis has gone to go with him. He's left Martin unattended, but somehow still gets the first touch out of the pair of them. Taking their time now, Brabham. There's a bit of a miscommunication there because neither of them went for the ball. And now both of them going for the ball at once. And Bart's there. Bart just comes in out of nowhere to pop the ball over the top of the pair of them. And there you go, 1-0 the way of Mad Jinx. And off the kickoff, that's immediately gone straight to danger, but Yanis clears it instantly. Martin puts it off the wall. It curves downwards. And James is ready on the counter-attack. Yanis on his right-hand side. James still taking his time with it. He's going to try and put it on the backboard. Uses the boost, puts the car in the way. Look at that, the ball floating in the air for so long. James doing a great job there to stop all three of the touches from the Mad Jinx team. Yanis gets a touch and somehow they get it cleared despite a massive bump and another bump. With James on the receiving end, gets another touch in off the backboard. Bart gets a touch to move it away. Incredible play by both these teams. It's so fast-paced. Yanis floating that one into the goal, but Bart able to save it. James now bouncing it off the corner, putting it into the danger zone. Doesn't quite work, and it's a good clear by Martin. Yanis says, have it back. Flings it down the right wing. Tries to follow it up, but Bart is just too quick. Oh, lovely little touch by James there to put it over the top of Bart's forward. But ultimately, the defence was too good. Head-to-head there with Martin and Yanis. Ends up with the ball being in the middle of the box. Great touch by Yanis to keep it away from Martin there. James hits it off the wall. Bart's there, ready to take a shot, and it's 2-0. Another strong turnaround from Bart to pop that one in. And we're into the second half of the game already. Bart going there to try and bump James and hopefully bring Martin in for a shot. Brabham have very suddenly made a counter-attack of this, though. James is ready to get the ball off the backboard into the middle. Bart's there to intercept it. Yanis does get the ball back in the middle. And that's a fantastic finish by James as well. Takes it straight off the nose of Bart. Can Brabham make their way back into this? Still 2 minutes to go. Anything can happen. That's a big pinch downfield there. But it doesn't amount to anything in the end, although Martin puts the ball back into the centre. Bart doing the same now after Yanis is cleared. James smacks it downfield. It was on target, but Martin there again. Yanis now is going to go into the left-hand corner. Pops the ball straight down into the box, but it's past the face of goal for Brabham. Bart now taking his time up the wall. Manages to get away from James, but cannot get past Yanis. Martin's there to pick up, though, and that's a great shot. Always on target is a phrase I often hear my brother say, and that's exactly what that was there from Martin. Every time you hit the ball, it has to be on target, just in case in those moments it does go in. Yanis is under pressure, and he's off the backboard there, and Martin's already got a fourth. Wow, very sudden turnaround here by Mad Jinx. They only had a 1-goal advantage a moment ago, and all of a sudden they find themselves now 4-1 up. Brabham Esports a lot of work to do. Yanis gets to work though, pops it into the middle. What a last-minute save by Martin. Incredible. The confidence that Mad Jinx have got now is similar to that of Brabham Esports' confidence earlier on in the championship. Look at that by James though. Takes it upfield, but unfortunately doesn't get anywhere with it. Yanis with a great pinch. Martin intercepts it off the wall. Bart puts it into the middle. You could see them rotate. One passing it into the middle while the other goes for the shot. Martin there, but it's blocked. Bart can't quite get the touch that he wanted. James has got time now. Hits it into the centre. Yanis is there to get another touch. Bounces beautifully off that bottom quarter pipe of the wall. Martin clears. Bart here one-on-one. Surely he's going to put it away. Misses the second touch for the flick. There's a demo in the midfield. Yanis demoing Martin. Stopping him getting that second touch away. Bart's there to try and score another, but a beautiful save by James after Yanis missed it off the wall. There's a double commit as well. But into the final 10 seconds, it looks like jinxed it. And Madx, Bart and Martin of Mad Jinx have got this sorted. And they have indeed. 4-1 going the way of Mad Jinx. And here are the results of round 4. DC Racing losing 3-0 to 2 goals, 1 cup. No Nuts, No Glory winning 2-1 over Unknown Entity. Team Boost, as we saw there, losing to Snack Pack 4-1, and Brabham Esports also losing 4-1 to Mad Jinx. And after 4 rounds, it's Mad Jinx that lead the table, 8 points going to them and Snack Pack, but a severe difference in goal difference. 2 goals, 1 cup are third, tied with Brabham Esports and No Nuts No Glory. Team Boost, DC Racing and Unknown Entity round out the field. I hope you've enjoyed another episode of the highlights here from the CDM RLC event number 1. Episode 3 will go over rounds 5 and 6, and then we'll move on to round 7 and then the finals and see who eventually comes out on top. But as for now, thanks for watching, and we'll see you in the next episode.